live? Hello? Seems to be live. Okay. Let's see. What? Just make sure that I've got this. It's okay, and it seems that I got sound. And what I want to do is go over. Okay, yeah, shows that I'm live on YouTube. Nobody's watching. Oh, that's sad. Aha. Okay. And let's go here. And we want to talk about that my friend Xah Lee is kind of an idiot. He's about to go on to bashing Magit. So if anyone knows what Magit is, it's probably one of the best Git interfaces that there is at the moment. And so Xah was talking on Twitter about how the UI is awful and things like that. And so he made a video, and after he talked about for an hour and 5 minutes about other kind of stuff, he's going to get into it, and I want to watch it live with you and then make my comments and do all that other stuff. So he's got 15 minutes left of talking in here, and I usually watch these at double speed, but whatever. Okay, and I'll try and comment. See what he has to say here.
And Magit status.
Right. Okay.
Max package for using Git. So let's do it.
So let's do it.
So Magit status. Okay, call the command Magit status.
Why is this so slow?
And why is it taking so long? Okay, there it is.
Probably has probably has other like tramp buffers
Fine.
open or something like that.
So there it is.
There it is.
So I move here, unstaged change. Okay, so I open it, tab to open it. So you can see, so Magit is showing me the diff. So it's showing me
Yeah, we
I
know
have
how
added
works.
these two
We know how a
blocks
diff
of
works.
code.
Yeah, that's how it
Right,
works.
so I just did that. So now I want to commit it. Okay, so first of all, let me copy the name here.
What are you
Copy,
doing?
Go to here, open a new buffer. Actually,
God. I don't know how he gets anything done.
let's do it here. Open a new buffer, paste it. What I want is this. I want is hold on a second.
So what are you doing?
what I want is these two names. Okay, so the rest I don't care. So
But you
I
could have
want to say
auto-completed that.
two new functions.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Okay, so this is basic. Okay, hold on a second. And let's put that. So I want to say that. So this is going to be my commit message. Okay, so cut that, close it, back
What are
to
you doing?
Magit. And first of all, I want to add. So in Magit, you just press S. You move the cursor to the file you want to add, press S. So now you see it's staged.
Yep.
You can see it says staged. Okay. Now I want to commit. So commit is Control C, Control C.
Right.
Wait.
C. C.
Control C, C, not.
No,
Wait,
it's just
what?
C. Okay, so let's do how what he's done up to now. So I've added this little blurb thing where it says that Xah doesn't know what he's talking about. He's talking about Magit. So I've got it bound to for xg. Oh, to go xg for yeah. Let's save it. And so you can see I got some stages, dash, all kind of other junk here. I've got a lot of stuff. Let's see. So we took a look, and let's find where it says Xah Lee. Somewhere else, he said. Talk about him somewhere else. And Xah Lee doesn't know what he's talking about. And you can just here we can just. I don't want to stage all these changes that I've done in this one, so I'll just stage this hunk, and I can. I think it's made a P. Will get me back. No. Control made a P. Should no. So yeah, I'm fumbling around just as much as here, so let's jump to the top of the buffer. And then let's close that. And then you want to commit C, and then you tell it what type of commit that you want to use. And So I'm just going to do a regular commit. Let's see. That's let's see where he's doing. How he's doing it. Okay. So has he gotten?
I'm using Xah Lee keys, so
So
that's
you're using Xah Lee
so,
keys. That's why nothing works. So C.
Oh,
C.
it's CC actually.
No,
so
it's
you
not
press
CC.
C
It's
and
C.
C
No, that's not right.
to commit.
Okay, so he skipped the step. When you press C, you see what I came up here. You see, and it tells you what type of commit that you want to do. So then I'm gonna, and you let you modify all the other types of parameters that you want to put. So I'm just gonna do a regular C like he did, CC. Okay, and see all that other stuff they did where he looked at the diff and copied and pasted. You can see it shows you the diff here. Let's see where he's holding there. Yeah.
Okay, so here you see it pops up a buffer and lets you type commit messages here. So I paste what I wanted. So
Yeah,
I
so
say
paste
two
what
new
you want.
functions. Okay, so there's a
What's your
there's
problem
a,
with this?
a idiocy in Magit mod. Okay, so this guy actually
What is this
responded to my
idiocy?
talk. There's an idiocy in Magit mod.
What is the idiocy?
You know, these typical programmers, they are used to the idea of lines should not be longer than 70 characters, something like that. To this day, where does this came from? This convention came from punch cards. You know, the punch cards
No.
50 years ago.
No.
But this convention is still with us because these idiot programmers. So
No,
they,
it's
for
not
example,
because
why do
it's not because of idiot programmers. It's because that's the normal terminal width. You can see I wonder how wide his. Let's take a look at here. Okay, so I've got. If I jump to the end, let's go to the scratch buffer. Scratch, and let's see. Let's enter. That's 80 spaces. Now that, to me, looks about the normal, that's going to be a normal terminal width. This is a line that you can see without trying to look over. So that's why that's for. It might have started a punch cards, but it's if you look at like the normal screens back in the day, if you remember that they were. Nice, cool retro term in here. Cool. Here, this is probably 80 by 80. Oh, this one's even 61 characters. Right, so if I do Emacs W Q minus Q, yeah. Okay, let's get into the scratch buffer and let's do that again. Control U 80. That even took me more than call number. Alright. Right. So at the end here, I've got 60 characters. So that's why, because the terminals were that long. See this open. It's fun. Okay.
For example, let me show you. Okay, so right now I have this thing in one line, in one single line, and obviously it's more than 70 characters. Let me show the ruler. Okay, ruler mod. So you can see.
Oh, that's neat.
This line is more than 70 characters. You can see the bar. You know, there's a, you know, so it's more than 70 characters. And now you can also see that the Magit mod automatically, when your character is beyond 76, it makes them red. This is what Magit mod doing.
So first thing, I don't think this is a configuration of Magit. I think this is, well, if it is, we can probably check it out. But I think this is from Git. If you've ever done, let's take a look. Let's get out of here, and let's go into that next, and if we do git log, see, you don't want your messages to be so long that you can't see what's going on. Let's see if I can make this it will be actually. Let's go see that up. 81. Okay. How I usually do it is I do git log one line, and see if you keep your commit messages short, then you can see it quickly on one screen. And you can even do. And I probably don't. This one probably isn't going to be any very interesting here, but all and decorate. boring. There's a merge in there. So keeping your commit messages short, I would say that even 80 characters for commit message is long. This is like a personal thing, so I wouldn't take too much. Oh, this is pretty neat. I didn't see that it's got emojis in cool retro term. Okay, so let's go back and see what idiocy. Wait, one second. I want to see. There's probably a configuration for that. Customize. Let's go search for Magit. I'm sure there's a configuration for that. Right? Size. Oh wow, he's got a lot of stuff in there. Wow. First directory. Fine. I'm sure he's got it in there. Max lines, line numbers, disable line number. Patient line functions. Oh, I'm sure he's got something in here somewhere. There's custom. I have a feeling this is actually from your git config. So if we do, let's do this man and not mag. No. And git config and search for length of time. This is probably configured somewhere. Okay, I'm not gonna bother because I don't want to change it, but I'm sure that 80 characters is a very decent. I don't think Xah actually understands how Git's supposed to be. When you make a Git, it was used. I think even the Linux kernel now even uses it over email. That the first line is like the subject of your email, and then if you want to add more comments, you put in the body of the email, which is after the first line, and then the code changes as you make are like attachments as a div. Okay, let's see what more rambling he's got going on here. Oh, streaming's not going so good. Yeah, he doesn't like that. So somebody else is watching here somewhere. Hello? Hello, other watcher person. Oh, I should probably share this somewhere. How the heck do I live stream? Let's go back and put this on too. No, that's really share somewhere. No. Live now. This one. Sorry guys, I want to share this. Hey, Far was in.
Fars and F. Welcome to my channel. Hello, Israel.
Let's share this on Twitter.
I'm the Iranian guy. We spoke in XAH stream one time.
Hey, we should really talk. But I'm actually doing breaking down. Why isn't it completed? Yeah, Xah Lee is kind of a moron, and I'm breaking down. What the heck did I do here? It's not work. Okay. Why isn't it? I think it was like he did it like that. why did I follow it? So the Farzine F. We should talk another time. Definitely. We probably have a lot to talk about. But I want to get back into what did I do here? Let's see a second. Where was I? Magit. I got too much stuff open here. Yeah, okay, this is where. No. Let's start that again. Okay. Okay, let's see. What he did C and then odd C to. Oh man, this thing always. Whenever I have this command log mode up, it does this. Where did it put the other buffer? Right. I hate that it does. Whenever I have command log mode up, it pops it into another frame. Okay, I'm turning off command log because no, that wasn't it. Okay. Yeah. So let's try that again. And let me see. Sorry. Yeah. What? I thought I turned that off. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this is how it's supposed to look. Okay, let's get back and see what he's doing. And he can play around.
Magit mod is doing this. It make it red so that it wants you to know that you have a line longer than 70 characters.
Yeah.
Therefore, maybe you should cut it.
You should.
It's idiocy.
No, you're an idiot.
Supported by Magit mod. You see, what
idiocy.
Magit mod is trying to do here is
idiot.
that one is trying to follow the convention of the programmers. This idiot.
Right. So following a convention is idiot. No, following convention that makes sense. That's what you're supposed to do. That's why they're conventions. You want to do different than convention. I'm sure that there's a way that you can change that from 80 characters to whatever you want, or you could. It's all open source, but those open source fanatics that you hate. But this is open source, so you can change it. You could go into the code, you can download it and change it.
It's idiotic fuck from programmers from the Unix lineage, because in Unix it is Unix that enforce this convention to this day.
No.
They tell everyone to cut their lines. Lines should be no longer than 76 characters. Otherwise, they truncate it silently. That's what Unix is doing back in 30 years ago. To this day. So anyway, we got this convention. I talked about this many times in my video. So Magit mod is trying to follow the convention. They're doing this. And also, Magit mod is part. We can blame Magit mod is part of this criminal gang. It's still trying to spread this convention. That is what Magit mod is doing. It's trying to, it's helping spreading this idiotic convention.
No, this is not idiotic.
Okay. So anyway, you see.
So he said it's about idiotic 20 times, and I've said it's not idiotic 30 times, and I showed the rationale behind it, why it makes sense that you should keep your lines short. So they said 70 lines. 70 characters is better than 80. I thought it was 80. I think he actually said 80 at the beginning too. 70 characters is good. You want to be able to see quickly what your commits are. If you want to see more information, then you put it on another line. It doesn't cost you anything. They put in another line.
So I have a long line, and it's it's highlighting whatever beyond 76 as red.
Okay.
Now, as far as why this convention is bad, I'm not going to talk about it today.
Because there's no reason why it's bad.
Because I talked about it in past videos, and I have like 10 or 20 or 30 articles about it. You can search for Xah Lee 70 charts. You'll find it. So anyway, so Magit is doing this. Now let me cut it this line. Okay, let me cut it to. So I want to cut it into 2 lines.
So
now,
into 2 lines.
You see, now I have cut it into 2 lines. So the first line is it's no longer than 76 characters. But however, notice Magit is still making the second line red. Why? Let me show you. Okay?
Because you're supposed to put
so
a space in there.
So if you press a return, now it's good. Now it doesn't show.
This is so that you can obviously see that there's a difference between the first line, which is like if you look at the email analogy that I was talking before, that the first line is your oh, it's getting late. First line is your subject, and then the body is the rest. So you want to have some kind of separation between them, right? That makes sense, not? Okay.
It's red. But however, if you don't have a return, it make it red because this programmer, this hacker type of programmer, scumbags. Okay, these idiots.
Because you don't understand them, they're scumbags. But I think the lack of understanding is what makes somebody an idiot.
So what's wrong now? Now all my lines are below, within 76 characters. Why are they still making it red? Why do they want, like a new line? Well, this is a kind of new commission. Because these Git fuckheads, these Git Unix, loving people, this Unix philosophy, these Git fuckheads, these idiots, they think, okay, they developed a commission.
Okay, so trying to do this along with him. I want to. I can get back to this. So anyway, CK Control C Control K is canceling that out of it. Let's get back into here. Okay, first thing wrong. 70 character. 70 character. Fine. Width. Come on. So Xah thinks this is a stupid convention, but it's there for a good reason. Oh, that we can. Oh, look, even autolap. We can easily read on the terminal or other text-based UI. UI was right. Based was wrong. I always get that. Based UI. Okay. First line. Let's call it a break between first and rest lines. Formatting of commit messages. No, there's got to be a way to do it for all the other ones. Okay, so Magit provides some nice. You should probably fast forward to this as you're watching it, or at least say something in the comments when the hints, so that you follow proper formatting conventions in your commit messages. Thanks. This things. Thanks. This is ELC. Surprisingly spelled right. Oh, somebody's calling me. I'm going to put it on mute for a second. Okay, I'm back. Him that up a bit, and okay, right. What was I doing here? Yeah, that was my kid that called. Thinks this is easy. Maybe it's that he doesn't understand. Let's see. All this can be disabled. This breaks up the subject. Commit and any notes. Okay.
That's it. That you should, the first line should not be more than 70 characters. But then, if you're going to have multi-lines, then you.
Yeah, obviously, I'm playing this at 2 times the speed because somebody is calling me again. 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm back again. Okay, yeah, I'm watching at 2 times the speed because like half of his whole this video is just him saying that everything's an idiot, everybody's an idiot, and everything is stupid and all that. Okay.
Should have a empty line as a second line. That's their convention. Okay, this is idiot.
Why is this idiot? Why is
Okay,
this
that's
idiot? Okay.
so why is that idiot? Because
Yeah.
it's idiotic for the same reason that a line should not be more than 76 characters is idiotic. It's the same reason because these people when they look at lines as kind of formatting. That's how they look at lines. But you should not look at programming source code that way. Rather, you should look at programming source code as from a semantic or syntactic unit point of view, not formatting. Okay, not line, not new line. The line based.
A commit message is not syntax. A commit message is a message. It is formatting. Code is different. We're not talking about writing code now. You're not writing code. You're writing prose.
The hard-coded formatting way. You should look at from a semantic unit point of view. Okay, that's the reason. I have articles. You can read about them. I'm not going to go into them. So that's one thing. Okay, so I don't think this convention of having a space is good. The thing about Git is that you have these Unix packets. You have Git. They tell you, oh, you need to source control. You need to use source control. Once you use
so these Git whatever tell you that you need to use source control. Nobody's telling you that you need to use source control. Common sense tells you you need to use source control. Anybody that's a professional uses source control. I mean, if you were using CVS and SVN back in the day, you realize how much of a blessing Git is. I mean, it's so much easier to use. So, yeah, I mean, if anybody is an idiot or stupid or whatever, it's somebody that has a problem with using source control. And you know what? You want to be an idiot? Nobody's forcing you to use it. I'm especially I'm talking to Xah personally now. You're doing things personally. You're not doing. You're not working for a company. You don't want to use source control? Don't. You want to back up millions of files? That's up to you. Nobody's forcing you to do it. I mean, it's unprofessional and it wastes a lot of time. So if you don't like the product, don't use it. Nobody's forcing you.
control, then it has 1 billion conventions. No, it's not like you start to use Git, you learn Git, then everything falls in place. No, because then Git, then you have 1 million conventions about Git, about conventions about how you should, these packets.
No, Git is pretty straightforward. There's not a million conventions. I mean, there's recommendations. So commit often, commit early, which he's not doing here, which I also didn't do. If you saw the changes that I had, that I didn't commit, so I'm pretty bad about that too. But
Unix people, idiots. They are, it is they creating complexity on top of complexity. They, it's like a complexity all the way.
Yeah.
The thing is about these Unix packets is that.
So Xah, you should make it more simple. You think that it's overcomplicated, so make it.
Is that they think, they think they are the god. If you don't follow their advice, they think you are an idiot. But in fact, they are idiot. They are the most criminal fuckheads when it comes to programming conventions. Okay. So anyway, let me move on. Okay. So Magit is telling you should have 2 lines. Let me show you. Okay. So anyway, so this is my commit message. I wanted 2 lines, and I don't want a fucking empty lines. Doing that. So let's do this. Okay. So now I press Control-C to commit. Okay. Do it. Then here is the fucking problem. This is a different topic. Okay. Here Now look at the bottom, the mini buffer. The Magit tells me that second line is not empty. Commit anyway. So Magit is popping up a message, giving me some sort of warning about some kind of commit.
But why is it complaining about this? I'm sure that there's a way to turn this off, and I mean that's nice. How many times have you made mistakes? Somebody catches your mistake for you. That's a nice thing.
The fuck Magit.
Just because you decide that you want to make mistakes on purpose, I mean that's on you.
Okay, this is a separate issue. Previously, we talked about why, short lines is no good. We talked about why these fucking idiotic conventions. Okay, that's one thing. Here is a different topic. This topic is about user interface, about why programs should not pop up this prompt, asking questions. Like every time you do a command, then it pops up, oh, because warning, something. Do you actually want to do it? That should not happen. Okay. Well, this is a minor issue compared to the line length problem we talked about. This is a minor issue, but in my opinion, so if you want to do a good user interface design, try to avoid these popping up questions. Okay. For example, Apple throughout, Apple's design, Apple UI is usually very good, and they avoid these popping up questions. If you have a question, just do it. Okay, just do backup or whatever. Just do it, and maybe then display your message afterwards, after the command is done.
But why? So you did something that's obviously wrong. I think it's very nice that it gives you a warning. And if you don't want to use it, there's VC mode that you can do it without using Magit. Okay.
You should avoid popping up.
VC mode will give you those same things. Okay, so let's try that. VC. I think it's next action. Summary. Sorry, this is a very long line. And then let's do it 10 times. That wasn't what I wanted to do at all. What the heck? Very. Weird. Okay, so weird. Very. What are these warnings here about? I didn't spell very right. Yeah, see, commit log mode, what is it called? VC mode doesn't do that. So let's just wrong. He doesn't care. And I can even write it here, and he doesn't care either. So let's see. Yep. So that let me do it. So I didn't like that. Let's go back into Magit, and then let's do commit and let's reword last commit because that was just dumb. Oh, see, Magit picks it up for me, and you see that the VC commit mode actually added in that extra line for me. If you missed it, okay. Let's see what
prompt that stops everything. That stops the flow. So this is what I'm talking about. So,
but again, you can probably disable that, and I think this is a good thing. I mean, wouldn't it be great if there was something that said you're about to email your private keys to someone? Are you sure you want to do this? Because I've had people email me their private keys before. That there should be some idiot proofing.
Magit is doing that. Okay, I say yes. Okay, now it's committed. Now I want to push to my server. Okay, capital P, then P. Now I push to the server.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. Now, so if you go to my GitHub, go to search Xah Lee GitHub, HTML mod, you'll see the code update on my website. Okay, I think that's it for today's talk. We talked about huge number of things.
Yeah, that was.
I hope it's fun for you guys. So let's see your comments. I'm writing Wikipedia scraping code. I'm a Vim user but interested in learning some Emacs. Okay, we're from BN Poser. And BN Poser, join Discord. Okay, so because once you join Discord, then we can talk, we can chat every day. And sometimes we do live streams, sometimes with other people on Discord. So it's fun to join in. So George says you should do a Discord tutorial on language learning. You mean You mean natural human languages? Yeah, we can do that. Well, but I prefer YouTube because YouTube, yeah, because YouTube I have some incentive to make money. YouTube. So Bento says thank you.
Okay, yeah. So this is just the rest of this video, about 30 minutes in reading comments, I guess. Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna fix that. Okay, here's a adding section, and you can see from here that I could even go over to the other buffer, and I can see my changes. I don't have to do that other foolishness that he did, right, where he was. Opa. Where am I here? Oh. A lot of weird stuff got committed here. Low. Okay, so yeah, I want to actually undo this last commit because I forgot that VC mode will commit all your changes. So let's commit that, and then let's get a log, and let's see if we can undo this commit. Reset. Reset. Where's the reset? X. Soft. Reset to master. Okay, so now we can get back to here and let's do that, and hopefully it didn't changes. Yeah, so let's unstage all this stuff, and no, unstage. Let's search for first thing. Let's go back to. Okay. But then you also complain about the prompts. If you make changes, if you try to make a commit that doesn't follow conventions, Magit asks you to confirm. Okay, I've got somebody pinging me on one of my other things. My phone got all messed up. Okay, so let's go back and. Oh, what the heck? That's not what I wanted. And let's go to index.org. And Magit. That's one. See? Right, index.org. Magit. Whoopa. I didn't want to do all that stuff. Right. And let's check it out. What's going on here? Yeah, see, this is another nice thing that Magit does, is it warns you that you're about to do something stupid, like adding. Let's fix this. I think there's like a white space cleanup. I think there was. White space cleanup. Very good. Alright. Oh, I think it did on the whole buffer though. really weird. Hope everything's working. Yeah, sorry guys, this is really boring. I know there's a way to collapse it all. Right? Oh. What did I do? Right. Okay. Yeah, he fixed some changes there. And let's commit. And commit. And wrong. How about Magit? That's a nice short commit message. Commit and push, and that should be it. Okay, I'm stopping the stream now. That's been going on for way too long, right? Yeah, almost an hour. Gewalt. So I'm worse than Xah. So how do I stop this? Okay.